We are here to actually give you some practical, real-world information, cut through all the drama that you're probably reading on blogs about 1639. Are you gonna go to prison for having an assault rifle or something like that? But seriously, they're here to equip you with knowledge that actually is practical, real-world stuff. Now, the first question that I have for you is reclassification of firearms. What does that mean?
In simple terms, it's going to reclassify the most commonly purchased firearms, such as AR-15s or 1022s. So I'm talking about your grandpa's 1022 that he passed down to you. Most young men's first or women's first rifle that they're going to learn to shoot is going to be reclassified as a semi-automatic assault weapon under 1639. So that's one of the first things I think people don't understand about the law is this reclassification that's going to make it harder for people to invest in, some basic firearms that most people are accustomed to.
Okay, so quite honestly, I could care less what they call it, whether the nomenclature is assault or whether you call it a banana peel. But what does that mean in the real world application? It's like, how can I possess an assault rifle now?
Great question. So if you want to go and purchase a 1022, you are going to have to be required to take a certified training course that is approved by the state. So whether it's a college or university or a local municipality, state, local, you're going to have to go through a course with a certified instructor to prove to your FFL where you're purchasing this gun that you've taken a basic firearms training class within the past 5 years.
So what's interesting about that is whether you agree with that or not, I have to take the course, even though I've been shooting for many years.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to do this, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've already looked up quite a few of these classes, and they charge a ridiculous amount of money. Some upwards of $400.
Yeah.
Just a little teaser here for you guys. Northwest Safe is actually providing something that's far less than $400.
Yeah, we are. We're going to offer a, straightforward, that's going to get right into the heart of 1639, what it entails from, safe storage laws, which obviously, relates to our industry, the reclassification, and then obviously the training required. So
that's the big thing, is getting that certificate so I can actually go out and buy an evil firearm or something like that. But you touched on something before we let people go. Safe storage, because obviously this is your cup of tea.
Yeah.
You probably have a lot of people asking about, okay, well, once I do have that certificate, once I do go and get my gun, am I going to be a criminal for not storing it according to a politician's standards? How do I store a firearm now?
Yeah, I think that's another misunderstood portion of the law. We have a lot of customers coming in here that think that they have to purchase a safe in order to adhere to this new law, when in fact, you don't have to have your guns in a safe. However, if you have not taken reasonable steps to lock up your firearm in some form or fashion, and your firearms are used or possessed by a prohibited person, such as a child
or a felon.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Then you may be responsible for a crime. So although the law doesn't require you to put your guns in a safe, what we're telling our customers is, why leave it up to chance? Why leave it up to a judge or a jury?
That is so true.
To decide, they did take an extra step to prevent their firearms from being stolen. Unfortunately, in the society that we live in, guess what? Property crime's at an all-time high. You obviously want to reduce risk of child-related firearm accidents or deaths. So what better way to do that than invest in a quality safe?
And I really appreciate that about Northwest Safe. They're not here to try to, fearmonger, to force you to come in and you gotta buy a safe, because that's not what the law is saying.
Correct.
But what you are getting across is it's okay to be responsible.
Yeah.
You guys have always consistently preached that message of responsibility and not being held liable, regardless of what politicians say. So for me personally, I'm really looking forward to this firearm safety training course with this guy, Tyler, I think his name is?
Yeah, Tyler Christian. He is a founder of Threat Resolution Science, a renowned firearms training company. He is a certified NRA and certified Washington State instructor. So he's got all the requirements that are in the law in order to teach the class, in order to give you and us the certificate that's needed to go and purchase
in all honesty, I would probably take this class even if politicians weren't forcing me to take this. Sounds like a lot of really good information, and I appreciate your time. There's a lot of knowledge here. That's it, guys. Hopefully this answered the top 3 buckets, major concerns that a lot of people have regarding 1639. My name is Bo Shebesu.
Cale Johnson with Northwest Safe.
Catch you later.